Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your Upswing account as a school coach with one of Upswing's partner schools. So the first thing to do is to log into your profile, and once you've logged in you'll be taken to your home page, which is what you see here in front of you. Now the first thing you want to do is to go over to Account. On this page you'll see all your account information. What you want to do is you'd like to update your photo, so you go ahead and you choose a file, pick the photo that you want and then upload it. You'll also want to add your name and last name. You merely have to click change, enter your name, enter your last name and click submit. Now the same is true for about me and experience. Again, you just click change, you add the information that you want and you click submit. When it comes to your education information, things work a little differently. You click change. What you'll want to do is you'll want to add a school. So the first thing you do is you type in the name of your school. And you'll see as you type that a list of universities or colleges that match to the keywords that you typed in will be populated. You then choose from the drop-down list. You enter your year of graduation, the degree that you earned, as well as your major, and then you click add. When you're done, you want to go ahead and click on save all. After that, you would want to update your address. This is important to make sure that your time zone is correct. So what you want to do is put in your street name, select your country, city, state or province and your postal code and click submit. Unless you change the email address that you use for tutoring at your school, this is something you won't need to update, but if you need to do so, again, click on change, enter your new email address, confirm that email address and click submit. If you'd like to receive text notifications for upcoming sessions, what you do is you enter your phone number, click enabled on text notifications and click submit. If your school has asynchronous assignment review as an option, you can use the Ask Up Queue subscriptions to choose a queue to subscribe to. You'll then get email notifications if a new submission or upload is in that particular queue. Once you've set up your account page, what you want to do is head on over to tutoring. Once you're on your tutoring page, the first thing you want to do is to scroll down to the skills section. Now, skills are subjects in which you specialize and in which you would like to tutor. We've already added some subjects or skills to this particular coach's profile, but if you would like to add some more or to remove skills, you can click edit. Scroll down a bit and enter the subject in which you'd like to tutor. From the drop-down, I will select basic reading and writing, and I'll see just by clicking it, it's been updated and it was added to the bottom of the list. If you want to go through the categories instead, you can, for example, click business. You'll see that it will expand to a number of areas or subcategories underneath business. I can choose business law, and then finally I can choose a subject like employment law. Once I click the plus button, I'll see a little check mark to show me that it's been added. And there it is at the bottom of the list. And once I'm done, all I do is click done. You'll also want to set up your languages that you speak or write fluently. So in this case, we're going to go with English. And there we go. If at some later stage I want to remove English, I can just click on the remove button and that language will be removed from my fluent languages panel. And when you're done, you click done once more. Now, the next thing you want to do is to update your availability. So what we do is we scroll up a little bit. Here I can see the week view and an edit view. The week view is simply to show you what your schedule looks like for any given 7 days. At the moment, we haven't set any availability for this particular coach, so let's go ahead and click edit. Here he'll see that you can set recurring availability. In other words, you can set availability that occurs at the same time on the same day every week. You can scroll down and you can also set one-time availability. These are ranges of availability that occur only once, after which they expire. You can also set availability exceptions. For example, if you have a recurring availability of from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. every Monday, but this coming Monday you have a dentist appointment, and so instead of completely updating your availability, you can set an exception for this particular Monday from 3 to 5, and once this Monday has passed, that exception will disappear and your availability will resume as it was previously. If you're going to be unavailable for tutoring for a longer period of time, what you'll want to do is to set a vacation. I'll get to this in a second. But first, back to recurring availability. So to set your recurring availability, what you do is you click the Add button, and you'll see a modal. What you can do is to click the days that you want, or if you want only weekdays, click weekdays. If you want weekends as well, you can click weekends. If you want to change your selection, just click deselect. So we're going to choose weekdays, and we'll say that I'm available from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. every weekday. The next thing I can do is to decide whether I'm only available online, in person, or both. In this instance, I'm going to be available both online and on campus, so I'll click both. The next thing to do then is to select the building in which I'll be available on campus. I'm going to be in the Learning Center, and I'm going to be in room 10. If my school has the option to host group sessions, I can also add the number of students that I can host in one particular session, up to a maximum of 5. I don't have group sessions available, so I'm only going to stick with 1 student. When I'm done, I go ahead and click Add. One thing to note, if you do have a scheduling conflict, for example, you've already set a recurring availability from 9 a.m. to 12 noon on Tuesdays, a message will appear up here where it says no conflicts to tell you that you've got a conflict. Once I've added my recurring availability, I'll see that the recurring availability ranges are populated with that information. It's listed by day and then by time, and you'll see that there's an online location as well as an in-person location. If I wanted to remove a recurring availability, all I have to do is click the little X. I'll be prompted with a confirmation modal explaining that if I've removed this availability, I will also be deleting any availability exceptions that I've attached to this particular availability. I'm going to go ahead and say remove. Now, since I don't have a recurring availability on a Monday, since my schedule is a little variable, what I can do is to add a one-time availability for this coming Monday, since I know that I have some time available on that day. So once again, I'll go ahead and click Add. I'm going to select this coming Monday, the 7th. And I'll set my time from 12 noon to 2 p.m. Let's make it 3 p.m. I do have some extra time available. And I'm going to say that I am only available online for this particular session, and I can only accommodate 1 student. You'll see that the one-time availability shows up underneath the one-time availability header. It won't show up under recurring because it's a non-recurring availability. Now, if I want to add an availability exception, what I'll do is scroll down some and click Add again. On this modal, you'll see an explanation for what an availability exception is. Once you've read through that, what you can do is go ahead and select the day. And this coming Thursday, I have a dentist appointment. Once I click the day for Thursday, I'll be shown the time ranges during which I'm available on that day, and for which I presumably want to set an availability exception. I'll go ahead and check that off, and then I can say Add. Now if I scroll up, I'll see that a little blue dot has appeared on this particular time range for this particular Thursday. What that means is there's a legend up here that says has an availability exception. So this is just a visual way to let you know that you have attached an availability exception to this particular recurring availability. If I want to set a vacation, I can click on Add there as well. I'll be asked to choose the day, so I'm going to be away from the 29th from, let's say, 8 a.m. to September the 6th until 7 p.m. Now, once I've set this vacation, students who might look to book a session with me will see that I am unavailable and that I will only be back at some date in the future, in this case the 6th of September. And that is it for setting up your profile as a school coach with one of Upswing's partner schools. If you have any questions, please feel free to forward those to speak@upswing.io.